What's going on, everybody? Hair here, and yes, here we are talking a little bit about Kings basketball. Yes, I know our season is over. It's been over. Still got to talk about it. There's some news came out today that the Sacramento Kings are favored to land Draymond Green from the Golden State Warriors now. This is very conflicting news for me. I'm not the biggest Draymond fan in the world. Matter of fact, I'm not a fan of him at all, really. I kind of respect his basketball IQ. Makes very smart passes. He's been a really important, integral piece in the Warriors' offense for quite some time, especially for Steph Curry, doing his screens or illegal screens, as you might see from the opposite end of the Warriors. But he does bring some interesting intangibles if the Kings were to sign him. Now, this is too many ifs, should, we, maybe, if he does this, can he do this? Will this fit? Well, if he agrees to this, there's too many of that for me, being a massive Kings fan. No, I do not like Draymond's antics. I feel like he yells at the refs 24/7. Only gets called maybe 10% of the techs he should be called, and I think he's still the most teched guy in the league. But he has the longest leash in the league for technicals. Maybe it is because he's on the Warriors, and he also gets away with a lot of illegal screens, which I guarantee he won't get away with that if he's in Sacramento, which would cause him to be even crazier, get kicked out a lot more. And again, all of that sounds like a lot of headache that I wouldn't want to bring to this Kings team. We're very young, and we're building not just camaraderie, but we're building, a competent playoff roster, for the foreseeable future. This isn't mid-30 guys. This is mid-20s guys. What I do like about him, again, he's a very smart, intelligent passer. He plays with a lot of fire when he wants. He's a dog, let's say that. We need guys like that on our team. We're missing that from this team. Even Fox called our team a finesse team because we don't have too many dogs on this squad. We don't have guys that are going to huff and puff and rough and tough things out. Like Draymond, well, he can bring an edge to this team. He can... I found myself very much conflicting with this, because do I think he can add value? For sure. Is he exactly what we need? Definitely not. He's not an athletic four that could shoot threes. That would be the best thing we can get, or even an athletic five that can shoot threes and block shots. He's none of that. He is a pretty damn good defensive player. He's a smart passer, as is Sabonis. He does play pretty hard. He's an undersized big. He runs a lot of small five with the Warriors. Can he set those picks for Fox? Sure. Can he set them for Keegan? Sure. Can he set them for Herter? Sure. For Monk? Sure. I think him and Monk would be a good 1-2 punch in the pick and roll. But again, if he does the antics, if he does the whole, yelling and stomping on people, and, I'm sure, I don't know, how would Sabonis even feel about it? I have no idea. I'm sure they're professionals. I'm sure they'd put it behind them if they're going to be better. But again, he doesn't fix everything. And he wants a max contract. I think he wants that from the Warriors or somebody else. I think the Mavs are favorites also to give him a max. But currently right now the Kings are favorites to land him. Again, I don't know how I necessarily feel about it, because again, he brings a lot of baggage. He loves his podcast now. I can't hate on that. I'm doing this right now. I just don't know how he'd fit in with this squad. He's a couple years older. We do need a vet. I will say this. I will take him. I don't know, because Harrison Barnes is the total opposite of him. But at least Draymond is contributing. That's the thing. So, Harrison's an awesome teammate. He's everything you want in a teammate. Professional, quiet, all that. But Draymond can be very unprofessional. Professional with the media after the games and even on his podcast. But it's a thing I'm conflicted with. Again, if he would agree to not bring antics, to not, of course, not sign him for a max, not going to do that. Play with Sabonis and play our style of ball. If the moving screens don't get called, just a lot of ifs with him. I think it'd be somewhat exciting in the beginning to have him, because he was an integral part of that Warrior squad. I just don't know how he'd fit everywhere else, especially with us. We don't have a lot of knockdown shooters. Kind of, right, with Herter, Monk, and Murray, even Fox to an extent. But it's not the Warriors, obviously, right? So, well, I mean, we did real good during the regular season. So again, it's an interesting move, but I wouldn't break the bank to get him. Can it work? Of course it can work. Can it be a disaster? Of course it can be a disaster. I don't know. I'm not sure I want to take that risk. We'll see. This is the hair.